Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to be reviewing the Whitney Simmons ALIVE workout app, particularly the new Strong 2.0 program to help you decide if this is the workout app for you. I'm going to be going over 5 key criteria: workout programming, progressions, user experience, price, and general beginner friendliness. I don't know, my corporate consultant seems to be coming out. Just a disclaimer up front that I am not a health and fitness professional. I'm just an average brown girl who likes to work out, who studies, works full-time, and has a life outside of the gym. But I wanted to put my own 2 cents out there, and this is just my personal opinion. You may be wondering who Whitney Simmons is. I mean, realistically, probably not. But she is one of the biggest fitness influencers right here on YouTube, as well as over on Instagram. Also a Gymshark athlete, and now an entrepreneur, app developer. I've personally been watching her content for a long time and really love her approach to health and fitness and just living a healthy lifestyle. So she came out with this app in the middle of 2020, so it's been almost 2 years now, but I'm only just getting around to trying it out for myself, which I think is a good thing because there have been a lot of updates and they've worked out a lot of the technical issues and bugs that come with a new app launch. Also, I think there are way more features now and more programs, so I'm excited to get into it. We'll go through my first impressions in real time, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end, as well as answer the big "is it worth it?" question. Kicking day 1 off on a Wednesday, because you can start any time of the week. You don't need to wait for Monday. Let's go. Okay, so it's day 1 and I'm really excited to get started. It's been a while since I've stepped foot in the gym, well, on a consistent basis. Also, I just got oral surgery, one of the reasons I've been out of the gym for so long. Teeth stuff is painful, man, and I apologize for the lisp. Don't love it myself, but it's fine. We're gonna power through, get past that. Let's open up the app on here. It is lagging a little bit for me. Not sure if it's because it's an Android phone or it's my internet, but it's fine. We open it up and the homepage has all of the different programs right away. And I think there are about 11 full programs and then 2 3-day essentials. So 13 programs on here, which is amazing, to be expected considering this app launched 2 years ago, but still having 11 different programs on here for different fitness levels and areas where you want to work out, whether it's at home workout or a gym workout is really great. There's also a daily workout section, so if you just wake up one day and want to do abs, that's always an option. There's also this little challenge in here, like a 30-day challenge. And oh, it combines like mental health and physical health all in one app, I think. Yeah, there's a journal section right here, so you can like journal directly in the app. And this is a very Whitney Simmons things to do, I guess. Combine mental health, physical health, all in one. And it's cute. You can take the 30-day challenge as well, do the workout is self-care. Always believed in that. And then also do something like the gratitude journal or drink your water. Like, I like this. Cute little reminders. I'm a fan. There's also, there's a 45-day challenge starting on August 1st. So I think that's like a community-wide challenge. Everyone's doing it together. So that's a really cool thing where you're doing everything together with the community. There's a page on your journey. I don't know if you can tell, but it is loading a little bit slowly for me when I move from page to page. We'll see if I still have that problem when I'm actually in the workout. Yeah, you can track your history of workouts, you can put in your weight and track that, or your progress pictures, which I like, or both. Achievements, kind of like an Apple Watch or Fitbit. You get a little milestone badge. Cute. I like all of this. I really like the app so far. The interface is really clean and easy to navigate. So I'm gonna go through all of these programs now and see which one I want to start with. And it's probably gonna be one of the gym ones because I'm headed to the gym. And I will see you there.
Drown yourself in the neon. You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can't ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side. I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers though. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over.
Whew, okay, that is day 1 done, out of the way. I am definitely gonna feel this in my legs tomorrow, even though I scaled down the weight a lot from the weight I was previously lifting before I stopped going to the gym so regularly about a month and a half ago. But I'm definitely still gonna feel this. So pray for my legs for tomorrow. At least leg day is out of the way. It's like my worst possible day. So that's done for the week. There's only 4 workouts in the Strong 2.0 program, which I personally really love because you can go in, lift heavy, and get it out of the way. Just a quick note on the actual workout program. I really like the programming. It is not overly complex, filled with weird, like Instagram-y workouts. They're pretty standard sets. And I really like that the big compound moves are first and they're heavy and you get plenty of rest in between. Sets, 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 sets. Oh my god. I cannot say this word with these retainers on. Sets, sets, sets. What's another word for sets that I can use? Sets. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Okay, it's time for day 2, which is push day. And as expected, my legs are dead. But this is gonna be really upper focused. So hopefully I will be fine. Yeah, let's go. Welcome back. It is now day 5. And I have changed around the schedule quite a bit because it was Saturday and Sunday for me. And after that, killer leg day and upper body push day. Mostly my legs were still very, very, very sore. I took both Saturday and Sunday off. And now I'm headed to the gym for my 5th day, 3rd session technically. And it is an upper body, well, it's not limited to upper body, it is a pull day. So excited to get that done. I am repping Whitney Simmons gear here unintentionally. Well, the sports bra underneath and then the leggings. My legs are still very sore, but we're gonna give it a best shot. Whew. Day 5, workout 3 complete. And as always, I picked the busiest time at the gym. So I did have to play around with the order of the workouts again, and that did give me a few app issues, which I'll probably bring up right at the end. They're relatively minor, but that I did notice that. We did some heavy deadlifts. You can see my form breaking a little bit here. Maybe quite a bit, but I was really struggling with those. But since it was only 5 reps, I really wanted to push the weights. We did lat pull down, superset with bicep curls. There I scaled down the weights because supersets really kill me, no matter how little weight I put on there. We did some bent over rows, a couple more exercises, and then warm up, cool down obviously, and we were out of the gym. I did have to fight for the cables a little bit, and all of that scrambling back and forth, moving up and down on the exercises in the app did take a bit of time, so I went over an hour. But overall, excellent workout. Whew, okay, it's day 7, or last day, workout 4, whatever you want to call it. I did have to move around things a lot, like I mentioned before, but it's time to finish that final leg day that I've put off for as long as possible. Time to go get that done, and then we can get into final thoughts. Mommy. Okay, so in conclusion, leg days will always hurt my soul. And no spoiler, but the app is great with a few caveats. Let's start with workout programming. Obviously, the biggest selling point of any app is the actual workouts. And with so many different programs catering to different levels and locations, I think the Alive app has something for everyone. I can speak to the Strong 2.0 program in particular and say that I really like the programming of the workouts. It alternates between 4 workouts one week and then 5 workouts next week, back and forth until 10 weeks are done. It always starts with the big compound lifts, followed by accessory lifts that are usually grouped together in a superset. I know a lot of people have previously complained about the long 2-minute rest time between the compound lifts, but actually I found them completely appropriate. I needed that entire length of time to reset and rest before I got into the next set. This is especially true considering the rep ranges we're working with, which seem to be about the 2 to 6 rep range, which call for heavy, I'm 1 to 2 reps away from failure weights. If you're getting through the rest too quickly, or you feel like it's too much time, it actually might be a great indicator that it's time for you to maybe up your weights and try a slightly heavier weight. And of course, there's always the option of just skipping forward with the rest if you don't want to do that quite yet. The accessory sets usually have a rest section of 90 seconds, which is also great. I also like that the overall programming is broken up by movement patterns, so push-pull legs rather than single muscle groups. Since I find that way more efficient, you're in and out of the gym way faster and you work bigger muscle groups that way. That way we can do 4 workouts instead of being in the gym 6 to 7 days a week. The split was 2 dedicated leg days, 1 push day, 1 pull day, and then 1 full body shorter workout every other week. Within the week itself, there's flexibility to move around workouts if you're excessively sore like I was, or if life happens and you need 2 to 3 rest days back to back, you can do all of that. My absolute favorite part is how you can just mindlessly go from exercise to exercise, workout to workout without thinking about which set you're on, how long have you taken a break, if you get distracted, if you're hitting the right muscle groups. All of that is sorted. You just need to go in, follow the workout, and you're done. Everything is incorporated into the app already, especially if you go in with any of the set programs, in which you can actually see progress and progression week after week. Whether you're a newbie or a veteran at the gym, doing an actual program is the best way to see real results rather than trying out random workouts here and there. As mentioned before, there are definitely other programs of varying lengths and also other standalone workouts divided up by specific muscle groups. Personally, I find less value in these standalone workouts because you can get that on almost any other platform such as YouTube or Instagram. Even Whitney's own Instagram page is filled with these kind of workouts. But it is kind of nice to have it on here so you can quickly jump into an ab circuit if you feel like that one day, or get in a little bit of extra cardio. Number 2 is progressions, i.e. the level of difficulty. The progressions seem to be slow and steady, and you can track them in the app so you can see the weights you're using and the reps you're doing week on week. Most of the progressions seem to be a combination of increased weight, number of reps, and sets per movement, depending on the exercise you are doing. I like how the compound lifts remain the same every single week so you can really track your progress, but the accessory lifts are varied and different enough that it keeps you interested and doesn't get boring. One minor nitpick that I have, which is more of an inconvenience really, is the app carries the first weight that you put in the first set for the remaining 3-4 sets rather than the latest one. For example, if you deadlift with a warm-up weight of 100 pounds and then the rest of your working weight is 130 pounds for the remaining 3 sets, you have to go in every single time and manually input 130 because the app will display 100 pounds in every single set, if that makes sense. Just something to know. Number 3, user experience. Overall, the app is really easy to navigate with a super clean design. I think it's one of the best designs I've ever seen in a workout app, and some thoughtful features. I believe they have worked out a lot of the bugs from the earlier editions of the app and incorporated a lot of user feedback. Minor things like a timer for your break or exercise alternatives for every single workout in case you can't find the equipment or you can't do a certain move, or even the ability to move around your rest days, like I said earlier, are some really thoughtful and great features on here. The cons, or again, nitpicks really, but I'm hoping maybe the developer finds this video one day and finds this helpful, is that the app did crash on me a couple of times. This might just be an Android thing, I'm not entirely sure. It only happened to me once where the app crashed entirely when I started it up the first time and I tried to create an account. And then after that, it had been running relatively smoothly. Other than that, the only other glitch that I consistently had was that the video of the exercise would black out sometimes if I opened the video of the exercise alternative at the bottom. Just simply minimizing the exercise and tapping on it and reopening it again would fix this issue. So again, it's not a huge deal, but yeah, something to know. It's also really difficult to see a dynamic video of the exercise coming next unless you've previously skimmed through the workout before starting or you're already really familiar with the exercise just from the name. I really wish you could see what's coming up next in your break time rather than just skipping forward, like skipping your break entirely and just going into the next move to be able to see Whitney demonstrating the move and see the entire movement. This is just turning into a wish list, but while we're at it, another thing that I wish they really had as one of the key features under the journey section of the app is a section for you to visually track week on week your lift history. Right now they have progress pictures and check-ins, which are great, useful tools, especially if you have an aesthetic goal when you're going in. Nothing wrong with that. I just wish you could also see how much weight you're lifting, how much your back squat is improving, your deadlifts are improving week on week if there was a lift history, and then that way you can see yourself meeting performance goals as well. So just another way to assess improvement. One of my previous CrossFit gyms had this feature and it was really nice to be able to see like improvements on a graph, but also it helped you kind of figure out your 1 rep max if you know how much you're able to lift at 3 reps or 2 reps. Lastly, a feature that you sometimes find in other workout apps out there on the market include a section on healthy recipes or a community section where people who have bought the app can interact with each other and create a real sense of community. The Alive app does not have sections like that, at least when I'm filming, so as of summer of 2022. Whitney does have a budding community of hers on her other socials, but something to keep in mind if you prefer to have this kind of thing in-house in the app. Number 4, price. The Alive app is priced at $15 a month. I think it's $14.99, and while the yearly subscription is $119 per year, which works out to about $10 a month. Personally, I think this is really great value for the amount you're getting in here, the interface of the app, the programming, the level of intensity, everything in here has been super great, and I think $15 is really worth it. A gym membership, online trainer, group coaching program, personal trainer, anything else on the market is really going to cost you more. Also, unlike buying any one specific program online, the app is being constantly updated, so you have access to a wide variety of programs, especially newer ones as they release. So as you finish one program, you can hop onto another newer one that just builds onto a previous workout program. 5. Is it beginner friendly? Okay, so here is where I think the app falls a little bit short. This could just be the nature of the program I chose, which Strong 2.0 is geared towards more advanced lifters. So there is that, but as I looked at all the other programs on the app, I really thought about this from the perspective of, can I recommend this to my 18-year-old cousin who's just starting out at the gym and knows almost nothing on like lifting weights? She's completely brand new to the gym. Would she be able to use this app? And the answer is both yes and no. Here's why. The home workouts, the beginner gym workouts, they're all great and perfectly programmed in terms of like workouts chosen, exercises chosen, sets chosen, all of that. I just find that the app is missing some basic important cues that could be helpful to someone who is completely new to the weight room or completely new to a particular movement. What to brace, where to lift, where you should be feeling that movement, what should be the tempo, the hold, etc, etc, etc. If you've seen any of Whitney's other videos, particularly her older ones, she does go over these cues in a lot more detail. They're a lot more educational, so you could get some of that information from her videos or from her Instagram channel. But if you're just relying on the app alone, I feel like those cues are definitely missing. Also, again, visually, the videos are quite small. They don't expand to the full size of the screen, which again, I'm assuming you're looking at your phone at the gym, and they don't expand full size. And even with the different camera angles that the videos are shot in, it's a little difficult sometimes to see what she's doing unless, again, you have a basic familiarity with the moves. So is it beginner friendly? Yes, only if you've done some of your research on the bigger compound moves and have tried it a time or two with a trainer or someone more experienced than you at the gym. This is just my personal opinion on this one, but bad lifting form and injuries can really come back and haunt you. You don't need to know absolutely everything or have A++ form to go to the gym or get into a new workout program. I mean, you can clearly see that from my own you can see that from my own workouts. I definitely don't have perfect form by any means. It breaks down often, but I know what I'm aiming for and I know how to spot those errors and try to correct for them, which I think makes all the difference. So is it worth it? I think only you can decide that, but I hope all these extensive points I've laid out will help you along the way. I personally am really enjoying it. It helped me get back into the gym again, and I think I'll be continuing the Strong 2.0 program. Maybe I should report back at the end of 10 weeks and see if it's made any difference in my performance or aesthetic or any of that. Maybe that will be helpful. Let me know in the comments below if it will. But yeah, that's all I had to say today. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you in another video. Bye. Today we're gonna... You don't have time for this. Set.